Hello and welcome to the highlights. It's day 5 of the first test match at Galle. And the West Indies not looking good at all at the beginning of day 5 and really struggling. It's a daunting task. And they need a further 296 runs. And going into stumps on day 4, they were on their knees at 52 for 6. Sri Lanka declaring at 191 for 4. Karunaratne having an excellent game with 183. And Angelo Matthews also coming into some form. For Sri Lanka, the spinners continuing to cause problems for the West Indies. Right, we're ready for some action. Let's go across and join our first commentators.
We're talking about West Indies. Look completely out of sorts in this test match. And when you talk about their performances in this Pearl Island, Sri Lanka, success has been unknown to them. It looks like it will remain the same way. Much better delivery. A bit of loof on that occasion, given by the bowler. And the pitch responded to that. That's what they have to do consistently. They've been darting the ball into the batsman, making it easier.
Trouble here, trouble here. A direct hit, he would have been gone. That was a poor call. But he survives.
A good, healthy partnership. Showed a lot of determination, resilience. Can't say they are resurrecting. Just surviving. Yeah, there was a chance given to the Sri Lankan fielder, the captain, to enforce a run out. Had plenty of time to aim for the stumps. Very lucky, Joshua De Silva, to survive that. It was a mile out, wasn't it?
Oh, that close. I think that it carried to Pathum Nissanka. Just that the reaction time was very, very less to the young man.
Sharp chance to leg gully Pathum Nissanka. Probably wouldn't have seen it for a long time and then came quickly to him. Those are the catches that need to be taken. Ramesh Mendes. He was desperate for that wicket.
Good shot. Very good shot by Bona. Looking for a second run. Not there. Surang Lakmal at fine leg doing the cleaning up. 50-run partnership on these two West Indian batsmen. Batted very well. Showed a lot of fight, a lot of grit, a lot of patience. Just like the doctor ordered for West Indies. Yes, Mubah with Dushman Chamira coming around the wickets. Definitely that's a ploy. 156 deliveries for this 50-run partnership.
He pushes that into the covers. They'll come back for 2 at least. Pushing hard between the wickets. Dimut Karunaratne chasing after behind it. It's coming back for the third. This could be close. Not close enough.
Good cricket all round. Nicely played by Joshua Da Silva. Decent bowl as well by Dushman Chamira. Good chase by Dimut Karunaratne and a return back.
Not quite. Execution was not quite there. Long chase for Angelo Matthews. The batsman crossover for an easy 3.
That's a good start to the over. Straight away some turn and bounce, and that's what you need to see on a more regular basis. He bowls with a slightly round armish action, different to Ambuldenia, who goes a little bit over the top with a straightish arm. But he tends to vary his arms quite the release points quite well, Praveen Jayavikrama. It's a skill that he's trying to develop and master.
Yeah, he's been guilty of pushing the ball in the air in this innings. He looks a very dangerous bowler when he's flighting the ball. And once again, ill-directed delivery with the case of batsmen just getting bat on ball and picked up easy 4 runs. Now that's where Jayawarman has to improve. Oh, that's nicely played. Well in control. Bonner on that occasion never tried to hit the ball very hard. Just timed it and got the desired result. Another boundary.
But it's a better delivery. That's the idea. He needs to try and flight it. He needs to get him playing on the front foot. Doesn't matter really driving the second boundary of the day. The first one was in the last over.
Once again, a very good stroke, making sure on that occasion, De Silva, that he gets to the pitch of the ball. Didn't overhit it, just timed the ball with the full face of the bat, and a very good result.
De Silva has looked very impressive. He's done things, he's been pretty simple with his method. He's either right forward or right back. He's shown good defense. Look at that stride.
This is better. This is better. Doesn't matter if it has gone for a boundary. The speed was under 80 kilometers per hour. And I think against these two batsmen, this is the pace which is going to work in the favor of the bowler. It was a good hit. Good roll of the wrist to keep the ball all along the ground.
Oh, that's painful. That's painful. Pathum Nissanka in the firing line yet again. That was hit hard. He's all right. He's a man of steel. It's 100 for 6. Oh, another one. Great effort. Great effort by the Silly Point fieldsman. But it's not going to hand. Pathum Nissanka yet again.
He's been in the firing line for a while, got hit a few times and still concentrating. Almost pulled it off. Almost. Wasn't an easy chance.
That's a poor delivery. That's a boundary. That's tossed up. That's a gift. Da Silva just continuing. Gets close to his half century. His third if he gets there. On the full between the bowler and mid-on. Praveen Jayawarman. Just looking for some loop but missing out on length.
Yes.
Very well deserved 50. Excellent innings.
Oh, that's bad first. That's bad first. Dharmasena doesn't think that. He doesn't think. I think they are definitely, they will review it.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Roshan. Well spotted. It was bad first and it's been reviewed.
Keep it rolling through. Yes, pad first, clearly pad first. Ball tracker when it is ready, please. Ball tracking is coming. Pitching in line. Impact, umpire's call. Wickets, umpire's call. You can stay with the original not out decision. I will let you know when you are on camera, Kumar.
That is amazing. Look at Mickey Arthur. He doesn't believe it. I don't believe it either. I won't believe it either. They honestly baffle me. Runs here through mid-wicket. It's a boundary. Just rubbing a bit of salt into the wound that was pitched up on the leg stump and nicely worked through mid-wicket.
Not an easy stroke to employ on a pitch like this, which is offering a lot of turn and bounce to the spinners. He's moved towards the off stump, made sure that he got to the pitch of the ball, stayed inside the line of the delivery and found the gap. Excellent stroke.
Full length delivery. Is that heading down leg side? He's giving him now. If he's going to review it, which he's doing, the umpire's call is out.
Ball tracking is coming. Pitching in line, impact in line. Wickets missing. Puchi, you need to change your decision to not out. I will let you know when you are on camera.
And that's why we have the technology to eliminate those sorts of errors. Because it turned sharply, you could have seen that in real time as well. More runs here for De Silva.
That's the 100-run partnership of 270 deliveries. Really brought West Indies back into this game, given them a real chance of drawing and saving this test match.
Gone now. No doubt about this one. They're working for it. They were getting frustrated, angered with some of the decisions, but now the breakthrough has come.
Richly deserved wicket by Lasith Ambulden. He toiled hard this morning for that. Didn't get some decisions going his way. A beautiful delivery. Joshua De Silva just playing back on the back foot. Ambulden is ecstatic. Sri Lanka have the breakthrough they want. 118 for 7. Just one more delivery to go. West Indies will feel they have done well. They go into lunch with 7 wickets down.
Could so easily have gone awry and gone astray. Gone the wrong way for the West Indies, but they fought well. Sri Lanka have persisted. They've had a few half chances. They've finally got the breakthrough. But there's an element of frustration, but satisfaction for the West Indies that their lower order has shown some backbone, shown some effort. Sri Lanka still in a dominant position at this lunch interval. They'll be looking to the skies though, with the overcast conditions, but they've been held up. West Indies have fought well. So this is where we are. West Indies 223 runs away. That's really out of the equation. Sri Lanka, mindful of the weather, they need 3 more wickets to close out a victory and take an early lead in this 2-match series.
From round the wicket, 2 short legs and a slip. That has been the line of attack. That's a much better line. He's cutting that angle, going round the wicket, bowling a tight off stump line or just outside. That's what I meant. That is what I meant. That's put away for 4. That's a poor delivery from round the wicket. If you get it wrong, it can go horribly wrong. And that was horribly wrong. Short and down the leg side, dragged down, turning, becomes an easy hit.
A batsman who settled so well. Not going to miss out on that freebie. Surang Lakmal at deep square had no chance. Vekanteria, no one at deep square leg. Inviting that sweep shot brings up a fighting half century Bona.
Oh, what a catch that would have been. Great effort. Dimuth Karunaratne, don't forget, held on to a magnificent catch earlier. Oh. Oh, it's a leg side attack. He's got a boundary. He's on top of it. It's a leg stump line. And Cornwall has played the sweep perfectly. I think now they got to go through, I believe, is it the sanitation process? Yeah, because let's see where the ball ended up. One bounce.
Big heave, miscued. Poor shot, settling under it and takes the catch. Suranga Lakmal hasn't been called upon to bowl, but he showed a safe pair of hands when it mattered for Sri Lanka.
Just as we were talking about Jayavikrama to come into the game, error in concentration, and shot surely was not needed. Suranga Lakmal steadying himself under the ball. He hasn't had a lot to do this morning, even in his test match, but that's an important catch. Sri Lanka into the West Indian tail now.
Finally, a wicket for Jayavikrama. Hakeem Cornwall gone for 13, 149 for 8. Asking the question, very confident, given him. He's surely going to review this. He is.
Yes, I am satisfied. There is a clear spike as the ball next to the bat. You can focus Kumar Dharmasen onto the screen, please.
Did they hold the catch clearly? Okay, right.
Confirmation. Big inside edge. Catch taken by Oshada Fernando. Another big inside edge. That time was an outside edge. Gone for 156 for 9. Well, Sri Lanka won't mind that because it's gone away for 4. Got him! And that's it. Sri Lanka win. The defiance of Nkrumah Bonner ends in vain. The West Indies were hoping against hope that the weather would have saved them. It's pretty much about a mile away, but Sri Lanka can celebrate. They've continued their dominance over the West Indies in their home conditions. A 5-wicket haul for Lassis Embaldenia. Shannon Gabriel head bowed. Sri Lanka victorious. And this is the moment when it was clinched. Last ball of the over, squared him up on the back foot, and safe pair of hands. Dhananjaya De Silva again at slip. Got Joshua De Silva as well of Embaldenia to break the resistance with that century stand for the 7th wicket and to trigger the Sri Lankan celebrations. Covers continue to be pulled on. Here's the summary of this first test match.
Sri Lanka winning the toss, obviously electing to bat first, putting on a huge first innings total of 386, anchored by Dimuth Karunaratne. West Indies responding with 230, Jayavikrama and Mendes sharing 7 wickets amongst them. Sri Lanka in their second innings going for quick runs, declaring at 191 for 4. Karunaratne once again top scorer. And Sri Lanka making early inroads into the West Indian chase, picking up 6 wickets on the fourth day evening, and finally wrapping things up just before the rains come in on the 5th day, and winning by 187 runs.
And today our man of the match is also the winning captain, Dimuth Karunaratne, who will receive the 1,500 and also a check for $4,000. And first, can I ask him to autograph that ball?